Hey guys, Rafer here, and today I'm going to talk about I Was a Gay Teenage Zombie by Alison Saib. It goes by handle Cybera, which I thought I got a bit confused with my Alisons that I was following. I was following a different Alison. But the name is familiar. I feel like I read a story of hers in a anthology somewhere. I'm sure if I go look at some of the more recent ones, like a Dogs of War or something like that, something recently edited in the past couple of years, I'll be like, oh yeah, them. It's got this new gay romance young adult novella, or more, yeah, more novella. I ran through it pretty quickly, so I'm not too sure how many words it has or what its general length is. But no, it was yeah. So I was pretty excited. Someone recommended. Oh no, I think in the Furry Writers Guild, they reached out. Dwell mentioned me and a couple other people. I saw some videos, so I felt kind of honoured a little bit. It got me out of my hole. But yeah, so as you can probably see, I've just got like the title card up, mostly because I got sick yesterday, and then like. Oh, I don't know, it's just a combination like, I just half putting things off and half not getting the time, and then like I went down to the shops to buy like a camcorder to fucking improve my dreadful setup, which was just making me not use it, and then I can't get it till next week, so yeah, that explains why there's no visuals, because I can't even remember what happened to my good webcam. I've got my shit webcam, which is pretty garbage. So anyway, so yeah, I Was a Gay Teenage Zombie follows Jay. In his journal that he kind of started. He wrote a couple of days before he received it, but he went to on a family vacation to Florida. He caught the eye of this young teen who was playing a Virtual Fighter in the arcade, and then they got their Mickey on and under the pier making out, and in the passionate embrace, the mysterious teenager, young boy, bit him, and then he later found out he got infected, basically became a zombie, and it's a couple months before that trip. It's now, yeah, that was like, oh yeah, it was. It was some because it's Northern Hemisphere, so I'm doing my geography in my head. Obviously, this was a family trip to America, and he goes back to the school year in Eastern London somewhere, and kind of like the outer inner suburbs of London. I'm not too sure the geography. So he's British, so so this is a couple months later, around Christmas time, and Jay's dad recently giving him a notebook. A journal for him to write in, and it's a pretty cool setup. I quite like it. There were a lot of things I liked about their writing style. Like, it felt like an author that I've been read for years. I was very familiar with their work, and like I'm very familiar with how their pacing goes and their language, and it was just effortless to read through, which I think was my main enjoyment in it. Aside from I guess the interest in it that I just naturally had, because it's like, it's just not really my thing. Aside from it not being generally furry, even though I think they're generally a furry, or a lot of some of their work is furry. I'm not too sure. I think a lot of their background is to do with like sci-fi and deeper into sci-fi and sci-fi horror, and like kind of near this, but a bit more like older and young adult. So sci-fi horror apologies and stuff like that in my cursory glances, but I do want to check out more. But it felt great to read. And then I think it definitely helped where it got kind of heavier and a bit more mature in, I guess, what I wasn't expecting. I was expecting just a general love Simon young adult, but he's a zombie, so you get the occasional comedic moments, which are great, where like, his thumb breaks off, or he gets tackled hard, and like he's trying to hold his arm that's broken off, and the human that's played up to the zombie thing is cool, and then also the negative effects are pretty harrowing towards the end. Yeah, so I don't want to spoil it too much because I think that's definitely part of the enjoyment, the journey that Jay goes through. So yeah, so it goes through his school year after his vacation in Florida where he became bitten and became a zombie, and he meets his boyfriend Archer, who's this new kid to the school, who I was far out left field, and I was pegging him to be like a vampire or a werewolf or something, but no, he's just like a normal kid. But he was like kind of introduced in like the typical Goosebumps fashion, like, ooh, this mysterious young kid out of town, he's super popular and super hot, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's something going on here. It's like, no, he's not good. Which was pretty fun. But yeah, so there's a little bit, I guess it's probably more young adult and horror tropes rather than quote unquote Goosebumps. But I mean, that's what I'm familiar with. So there's a lot of tropes there, like the teacher, the drama teacher that's organising the play at the end of the year where he met Archer. And some of the little more humorous characters. But and then where obviously R.L. Stein isn't good in terms of the heavier topics, which are kind of just like, ooh, think about this heavy topic in Goosebumps, where it's like, oh, and then they were missing forever. It's like, and there's heavier topics in this that go into a little bit in like, so Jay has this hunger, and while he's sating it, there is this dark beast that haunts his dreams, which is really interesting where it played out. And oh shit, I needed to, give me five. And yeah, there's a bit of a Dennis Nielsen incident towards the end to do with trash bags, which at first my brain's like, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I remember this actually true crime kind of incident sort of did happen. And I'm like, like, yeah. So it's awesome book. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, give my wholehearted recommendation to I Was a Gay Teenage Zombie by Alison Saib. I have written a pretty. I had fun doing my notes initially. Writing my own written review in terms of this old Goosebumps style blog called Blogger Beware, which I've talked a bit with one of the other fan and review sites, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. If it's not successful there, I might try somewhere else, and then I think I might just reach out to a friend that has a blog or the Writers Guild if when they go back up and running, and see if they'll host it, because I really enjoyed it, and the people that have read it enjoyed it too, so I want people to see that. But yeah, so pick it up, totally grab it. I'll have the link to the Amazon page in the description. And yeah, just any other kind of cool links. Oh, and for Blogger Blur as well. So yeah, I've been Rafer, and I'll catch you later.